actually composed Chaitanya Mangal, but Lochandas also composed pastime of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He also called name it as Chaitanya Mangal. It was short, so this was voluminous. So Vaishnavas and himself decided to make it name as Chaitanya Bhagavat. Ajanulambita bhujau kanakavadhatau sankirtanaika pitarau Kamalayataksha Vishwambarau Dvijavarau Ivadharma Palau Vande Jagat Priyakarau Karunau Palau. When he composed this, and he was expert in Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur recalls how the Bhagavad Gita shlokas, Bhagavad shlokas, the shloka, from the Upanishads and all that, he used to do in Bengali, almost 1 to 1. So many devotees were amazed. So much tattva is he has put in. And he glorifies so much Nityananda Prabhu. Because without Nityananda Prabhu, we could not approach Gauranga Mahaprabhu. So much. And he also very merciful, like Nityananda Prabhu is so merciful, more, or Gurudev is more merciful than Gauranga Mahaprabhu himself. He is mercy personified of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So how Nityananda Prabhu used to do so many tricks to attract the jivas. One way is to wear so many ornaments, golden ornaments. So there was one thief, Brahmana, even though born in a Brahmana, but was a thief, leader of thieves. He doesn't hesitate to do anything, to kill. But Nityananda Prabhu knows, his idea, like Jagai Madai, Even though others are telling, don't go near them, but he went in. He made up his mind. If they become devotees, then everybody will appreciate Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That Chaitanya Mahaprabhu turned such a dacoits, to bad, ill-natured people into great Vaishnavas. Whole world will appreciate it. So same way, Nityananda Prabhu. We let them steal. But they all became devotees. Is there any more merciful than Nityananda Prabhu? Who will go to that extent? Even a risk. But to change, to condition souls, to make parivartan, to change them, change their mentality. He went to that extent. Amazing. That's why Vrindavan Das Thakur says, if somebody don't understand the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu, I don't mind putting my, kicking them with my feet. Actually, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur says it is a blessing because the dust of the lotus feet of pure devotee of like Vrindavan Das Thakur is very rare to get it. Okay. You know. So he's willing to give. Uh, whoever gets it, they will be delivered. So directly. So it is an amazing, Mother is Narayani. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu he started Sankirtan in Srivas Angat house. That time Narayani was only like 5-year-old niece of Srivas. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu blessed her. That time Srivas was little concerned because the Kaji told, no Sankirtan will be punished. So he was praying. Even though Chaitanya Mahaprabhu inspired and don't worry, but still. So to bring more faith in him, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu put his feet on Narayani and he started crying. So much love for Krishna. Transformation when saw that, he was convinced. So she, mother of Vrindavan Das Thakur, Chaitanya Bhagavat ki jai. And he did not elaborate the up to pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taking sannyas. After that, he did not elaborate because he said Vedavyas himself will come and elaborate. So that's where Krishnadas Kaviraj, took like a few shlokas and then expanded it in later pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, of course, he does not consider, he said, he has already done it. I'm only Nimitta Mata by the order of Vaishnavas. I'm elaborating it. Krishnadas Kaviraj was himself was very elderly. How he did. That's why it is actually done by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself. Through these Vrindavan Das, Thakur, Krishnadas Kaviraj. So many amazing. Even today, it is continuing. Now, today is our question and answers. Any questions?
Yes, Gurudeva, present now.
What are your advice if we have to assist and manage a group of beginner devotees? There are so many trivial arguments. I didn't want to get involved since I don't want to offend anyone, and that will negatively impact my bhakti. I just pray to Sri Guru and Sri Radha Krishna that those arguments will get resolved themselves. And if they offend each other, it is their own karma. Is this the right approach to deal with in such a situation? If they are beginner devotees, right? A group of beginner devotees. Um, See, on the material platform, there will be arguments. You can see, for example, there will be argument between husband and wife, children. Uh, Even though they are brothers or sisters, they argue, they fight, and uh, parents, it in a family. Then you take businesses, they are envious of each other, arguments, even in a company. They go to some extent go together, agree because of the paycheck. Uh, no one is happy, and I mean you can see this is Krishna has created such a dukkhalayam ashashvatam. No one can be happy in this world. Dukkhalayam. And it's temporary. But everybody is thinking they will be permanently staying here. So this is the nature. So that's why you should not get confused or disturbed by if there is any arguments or disagreement. It is expected. Only on the spiritual platform, like Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Maharaj used to call it, the domain of cooperation. In this world is a disagreement. Now, we have been taught? See, they go to high school, colleges, everything. What are they learning? How to be Kanaka Kamini Pratishta. How to obtain Kanaka, meaning gold, wealth, by any hook or crook. See, this is what being taught, competition. Kamini, meaning opposite. Uh, like there's a girl, boy, the girl, like that, acquire, you know, then engage in some illicit activities, is being encouraged. Then pratishta, false ego, building. So that's why the uh, uh, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati says, from the childhood, the whatever instructions we have attained or accepted, these are all mundane instructions. These are all instructions that you can stay in a samsara. Transcendental instructions, if we attain transcendental instructions in our heart, then all these instructions of the material world appears very puny. It becomes obvious. So that's why you get disturbed because you have some taste or understanding of transcendental. And the first feeling is why involved with that, right? Mundane argument, this and that, you feel like that. But the thing is, see, we were talking about Chaitanya Nityananda Prabhu, how to elevate, bring about a change, transformation. He was willing to get beaten up and also being knowingly uh, being robbed. No. Do you want to take put some money or gold, and you want to, you want to dare to get robbed? Can we do like that? Very difficult. But he was, God, that is the mercy. One and only idea is to elevate compassion. Because order of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, that's why when you realize I'm the servant of the Lord, I'm not to be worshipped, I'm only servant. I will do only service. Without service, I will not do anything. If one gets that kind of very intelligence, then all this bad mentality, bad intelligence, mundane intelligence, or all the instruction that we learned, Kanaka Kamini Pratishta, they will go away. If it is not, then what? This thing will be bad intelligence, bad, will become stronger and stronger. You see, how to cheat, like Prahalad, see, Prahalad's instruction, Chandama, Amarka, what they were taught, how to exploit, how to cause discord between the two people, how to have control, divide and rule. This is what we were, Chandamar were preaching, to Prahalad. Prahalad did not find taste in it. What is this? He was so immersed always. He did not know there is some kind of duplicity, He did not know even there is, not that everybody Krishna consciousness, he did not know. But look at that. Allah changed all those demonic students into devotees. But, because he was sincere. So, and that's what it is. We have to be sincere, and we invoke Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Guru Parampara, Guru Parampara, and they will do the rest. They have to be an instrument in these cases. So that's why first is you give them prasadam. Okay. Prasadam will give you the trick. It's something transcendental, When they come materialistic people, you have to raise their consciousness. Their consciousness will be very low. Low meaning to be enjoying tendency, exploit, have hatredness, enviousness, these things, lust, anger, greed, these, filled with that. So, it is disgusting, but we should not worry that we should not find fault in them. See, main thing is we should not find fault with them. Because they are under the influence of Maya, they are acting like that. What is the solution? If you are in a darkness, what is the solution? If you fight with the darkness, no matter how much you fight, you will be in darkness. Okay, you will get hurt. Simply turn on the light. Darkness is gone. Darkness will not go. It will be there wherever it is, but it will not have the power, to cover the thing. turn off the light, then the darkness becomes very active. So in a room, like I was keep telling, in a dark room, you put a pipe, and turn on the light. You see any darkness going out of through that pipe? No. Or turn off the light again, darkness coming through that pipe? No. It will be there wherever. In the presence of light, it will not have power to act. The same way we have to spiritualize them. We give them some prasadam. Of course, if you say prasadam, they don't. You offer some sweet or something. Some, uh, we used to give like, say, I will tell you one time in Washington, D.C., our experience. There was a bulldog, bulldog. It can kill even humans, It was very ferocious. And it was next door. There was a fence. We used to make special this jaggery and then the peanuts, basically. Like this. Like this. So I used to throw them. He used to eat. Developed a taste. And he started, even barking was also less. It was very less barking. One day we were cooking for 100 people or something, for some function. We did not know, we were busy, and it sneaks through because it has addicted for the prasadam, okay? In a sense. It sneaks through the fence, it came this side. I mean, you can imagine if you see a bulldog, which is, here, which not in your house, somebody else, but it didn't do anything. We gave them some more prasadam, it was happy. So you can see the transformation. One time we had a meeting, for homeless people, distribution prasadam, Washington, D.C. There was a board meeting. So many of them were not favorable to us. Why give an opportunity? They have this mundane argument. So first what we did was, they were all sitting, all the board members. We nicely gave them little prasadam. After they took it, everybody changed immediately. Consciousness was changed. They're all very supportive. Yes, we will support you. We will do everything. We will be cooperative with you. So it was an old home. We were trying to some prasadam there. So like that, you have to do some tricks. Like a mother, if you give medicine directly to the baby, no, very bitter, no, what she will do? She will despise it in some sweet, right? Alwa or something inside. Oh, take it. So it will take it. Like that, we have to do something. So like that, and then some kirtan, The kirtan will have an effect. Prayer, we can say prayer, okay? If you say kirtan, they may not understand. Prayers. It is common thing, And then singing, like we have Vaishnava prayer or Prahlad prayer. Let there be auspiciousness in the entire world, all places, all time. Let all violent people give up their violence. Let everybody think of doing auspiciousness to others, welfare of others, not for themselves. Let my mind be not attached to anything of this world. only to your Nama, Rupa, Guna, Vibhava. Let my consciousness be without, attachment to the fruits of the Nishkama, and let it be observed in you. Like that we explain under your attention. See, our problem comes because we are self-centered. I'm the center. So all problems. If you say, no, I'm not the center, Krishna is the center, Supreme Lord is the center, all problems go away. No. Yesterday we were talking, what is Maya? Wherever it is, me and mine, you and yours. Okay? Me and mine, you and yours. This is the Maya. This is the problem. So, prasadam. Then he introduced Hare Krishna. Prahlad is to see this boy, 5-year-old, he was born in demonic family, but he was preaching. He transformed all the demonic boys to devotees. So, how chanting? Instead of playing, let us do kirtan. And I will tell you, see, this Mahamantra is so powerful. Everybody is eager to hear. The soul is very anxious. They are disturbed because they are arguing, because they are not getting nourishment for the soul. Lack of nourishment for the soul is the problem in this world. And that shows up as disagreement, argument, this and that. So if you give them a little fruit, food for that soul, through prasadam, to chanting, then they will be pacified, then they will give attention. And they understand you are your welfare. If they understand that you are his welfare, you are his best friend, because many, many lifetimes we are looking for friends and we are always being cheated. This is a problem. In this life also, we trusted so many this and they exploited us. They abused us. So that's why they are, not trusting. Trust is not there. So by these two, these three things, prasadam, chanting, and then being friendly, being welfare. We are here. Our motive is we dedicate ourselves for the welfare of others. It is the nature. If we try to do everything for the upliftment of myself, I'm doomed. I will have a problem. If I work for the upliftment of others, my upliftment is also included in that. I'll be most happy. You can see. Even the trees, everywhere around us, it is what is being now. See, in this world, if you look at it, trees are happy or not. Mango tree, is it happy or not? It gives so many fruits. And if that fruit, if somebody goes into the hand of a devotee, offers it to the Lord, that's it. Out of 10,000, yearly, if he gives, say, 1,000 fruits, and say it will be their lifetime, maybe 10 years, 15 years, 15,000 fruits, say, I'm giving example. Even one fruit goes to serving the Lord, offer to the Lord. His life becomes successful, become a devotee. Next life, Vaishnavi. Wow, what a great promotion. And that's what is aspiring. That's why it is taking a risk. It gives, the fruits, is happy, praying all the time. Oh, let at least one fruit be offered, and it will also feel happy. See, this is the thing. If we become instrument in offering the prasadam that has been blessed by the Lord, taken, or whatever we take, offer it to the Lord, they will immediately feel. Even if before you do, they will feel. So that's how we can be instruments. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he keeps telling, Supreme Lord is the one and only enjoyer and doer. So if we forget this, we get into samsara. Krishna is the only enjoyer and doer. Nobody else. Because he is the doer, he is the enjoyer. If you forget this, we get into samsara. So, Bhagavat Sevanmukha Vyaktiyo ka hi. So, one who has, serving mentality for the Lord. Only for those people, samsara becomes gradually diminishing. Gradually get away from the samsara. Otherwise, more important. And for the people who doesn't want to serve the Lord, their imprisonment by the samsara increases. Increases. So one whose samsara is increasing, and he will not have a desire to serve also. And then he doesn't like to hear that serving the Lord idea. Also, he will not find time to hear the glories of the Lord. But whenever he tries to hear, making a thing, he will act according to his own will, wish. And if the stories are not according to his mind, he will give up. He will not give priority to the service to the Lord. Then he thinks, no, present day need is the important. What is the Bhagavan? Who is Bhagavan? If he wants to know who is Bhagavan, he has to go near the devotees of the Lord. Other than this process, where is the other process? So this is what it is. So people have come, they will come. Krishna is sending them. They are Chaitya Guru. He's there. He knows. We have to like a mother. Mother, sometimes the babies, cry, hit mother. But mother doesn't take any offense. All right. Specifies. She gives medicine. So like that, we have to pray to our Guru Parampara. Uh, okay, any other question? Next question. During Chandan Yatra, we have to apply Chandan to Sri Krishna. It will be fine if you only apply to Krishna, not the other form like Mithai or Radharani. Or do we need to apply everyone? No, we apply to only to Krishna, not the other form. The original Chandan is like Madhavendra Puri. Of course, it was there before, but Madhavendra Puri, the one, is it raining? Yeah. So Madhavendra Puri is the initiator of this time. Of course, Jagannath Puri was going on. For the so Krishna did this pastime, feeling because he was for so many years he was under the ground, so much heat. Um, you know, like that. So he was thinking when Madhavendra Puri will come, he will serve me. He's telling. So his desire to be served by a pure devotee. See, even though Madhavendra Puri, before that, or even before he found his Gopal, how he was doing, conducting himself, he never used to ask for any like Madhukari, never go. Of course, people will give. No. Even if they bring, he will not accept. He will accept only little bit of milk. That too, if it comes without asking. Okay, understand? Without asking, if somebody inspire Krishna bring them milk, you will accept it. Not accept anything. If it does not come, don't worry. No worry. Keep chanting. No complaint also. No request to Krishna also. Krishna, you have to send some milk through somebody. No. Never thought about it. Okay. So after finding this deity, he did not find. Krishna told him where he is. So Yetipura. So he brought and then he dug and then he found and made a temple on top of the Govardhan. Then there was Annakuta. So many people bring so much rice, dal, so many vegetables and was offered. Kheer and everything cooked and offered to the Lord, Gopal. But even then, Madhavendra Puri never accepted that prasad. Know that? They were cooking, so much tons and tons. He did not accept. But he was still depending on the same tradition. If somebody brings some milk, he would take, otherwise, no. Wow, see, he didn't change. So then that's why he was so, Krishna desired, oh, I'm pleased with all yourself, but still, so many years in the mud, this and that, I feel little hot. So I need Chandan. Chandan is one makes it cool. huh? Um, See, Radharani feels cool automatically if Krishna is cool, right? So you don't need to apply. Um, so she is Ashraya Tattva, Vishaya Tattva. Krishna is Vishaya Tattva, serving. See, in one sense, she has appeared herself as Chandan, one sense. Otherwise, how it is possible in a tree, special tree, so much fragrance, naturally there, meant to serve Krishna. Krishna in any form, soligram, the deity form, you know. Um, even when Krishna appears, Mother Yashoda is to play. Like that, uh, and then use whatever Krishna has applied, we can apply as a reverential little bit for our other prasadam. So that is okay. But not directly. It has been offered to them. So it was a cooling, naturally cooling. So uh, Krishna inspired Madhavendra Puri that praying Chandan. He has already trained up some brahmanas and all that to take care of Gopal, and then he went himself. Then Kshirochara Gopal, he came there, and they were cooking special kind of kheer, right? Kheer meaning sweet rice. And they told it's very special kheer offered to our Gopal. And Madhavendra Puri had a desire. If I know the taste of this, same thing I can arrange for the my Gopal there. See, his idea was tasting that for what? No, let me see how taste, how I feel. No. If I know the taste, I know how to prepare to please the Gopal, my Gopal, there, Giridhar Gopal. See, that was his idea. Even then, when a thought came, he felt bad. Oh, no. Why did I do this? He felt so bad. Chinna. Then he went away. Gopal knew this. So he stole one pot. There used to be 8 pots. And the Pujari took away 7. He did not know. He was thinking he has taken all the 8. See, unless Krishna gives, he mesmerizes you. He kept it. No. Then middle of the night, he woke up. He made Pujari to Pujari, you don't know. I stole one pot for my devotee, Madhavendra Puri. Now, why he has to do in the middle of the night? See, because Madhavendra Puri would not, he was so unattached. No, he doesn't want any, you know, like publicity. Understand? He hates publicity. Comes in the public, he will not. So to respect that devotee's attitude, I should not embarrass him. See, Krishna's thinking I should not embarrass. So middle of the night, everybody will be sleeping. Nobody will know. Of course, later on they will know that is different. But at that time, everybody, Pujari himself is sleeping. At that time, see, Krishna is awake. Even though he is also sleepy, for the sake of devotees, not went to sleep. He was waiting middle of the night. And He told Radha, wake me up at the middle or something like that. So Krishna woke up and then told Pujari, yeah, wake up, give this kheer to my devotee there. So the Pujari was amazed. Truly, he has kept there. Then he went outside. Is there anybody by name Madhavendra Puri? Please come and take the key that has been stolen by Gopal. Madhavendra Puri was amazed. Wow. He cried. And then he didn't want this news to be spread there. If he stays in the morning, everybody will come to know, talking. He just left there, accepted it, tested it, then he understood it. Uh, then Jagannath Puri, they arranged it. And again, he brought this. And by the time he reached, before he reached, the message was already gone. How? Don't ask, okay? Krishna's arrangement. Krishna might have himself spent the news. So anyway, Jagannath Puri, they gave him so much. And they gave Brahmin people to carry. And when he came to Shirachur Gopal, right? Then Lord came in the dream again. That Gopal and this Gopal, they are not different. Why you want to take so much trouble taking all the way? See, where is Vrindavan, Govardhan, where is Jagannath Puri? 1,000 kilometers, something like that. Very far. How many days, so many, at that time, army, Muslims, it's a headache. So Lord didn't want to give trouble. So he said, you apply this sandalwood paste on me. Same, we are not different. I'll become cool. So Madhavendra Puri has to, his desire, he cannot say, now Lord himself has ordered. No, he told me there. No, see, whatever Lord orders, devotees accept it. All right. What is more pleasing to you, not according to according to you. So he desired, he applied it. And apparently, it looks like Madhavendra Puri never went back to his samadhi is there in Ramana, there, Tirachara Gopal, not far from there. So he entered into Nitya Leela. So like that, it is amazing pastime. And the cooling, see, if you look at another aspect of heart, the samsara will make us very hard. Okay. The samsara, activities of samsara is always quarrelsome, hypocrisy, mutual exploitation, everybody wants to be center. You understand? So always a conflict. Okay. So this world is full of conflict. There is nothing. So there is always disturbance, heat, and we are all very hot in one sense. So how to become cool? Keep Krishna in the center. Bring the light. We are in a darkness. In a darkness of ignorance. Okay. Ignorance of what? Our own Swarupa. Swarupa of the Lord. Understand? Which way? Some people say, no, he's formless. Oh, he has no form. No, he has no energy. Doesn't exist. Yeah, there is no God. So many misconceptions. And then about our own form. If you have confusion about the form of the Lord, obviously there will be confusion about our form. No, I'm this body. I'm a male, female, this, that. Then sadhana sadhya. What is the goal? We don't know. No, I should enjoy. No. Yes, studying high school, college. Yes, high school. After I want to do college. Then afterward, I want to get back job. Then what? I want to settle down. Then what? What else is there? Right? So this is the thing. What is the goal? Settle down meaning what? Settle down with the full of anxiety, problems. This is what they are all settling down. you know. So even though inside the soul is looking for actually happiness, peace, but they don't know. There is no guidance. You see, this is where it is problem. And then the Maya, illusory potency. What is illusory potency? Me and mine, you and yours. See? And wherever the mind and object sense goes, they're all Maya, Krishna. Right? So how to come out? So this is so these are all makes us hot. Hot meaning what? Suppose you are in a very hot temperature, like right now, many parts of the world, may not be many parts, especially in India, 44 degrees, 45 degrees. You feel uncomfortable. So, body, Same way, even though temperature may be very normal air condition, in our mind we feel very hot, understand? Disturbed, all this argument. Because there is no trust, mutual trust is not there. Mutual exploitation, this is what is going. Everybody is exploiting others. Fear is also there. Exploitation, fear. Oh, when I will lose job or this and that. Because no faith that Krishna is the doer, Krishna is the enjoyer. Okay, I'm the servant. I need to serve him. Then naturally you'll be happy. That thing we are not being told or taught or being given a chance to experience this. This is the drawback. So that's why we have to take risk, like in the first question, to as many people as possible. Invite, stay one night in the preaching center, something like that, or weekend or something like that. We have like summer camp this time. Tomorrow Ekadasi, about 40, 50 people are coming. First time doing Ekadasi. To their capacity, So exposure, Um, like that Krishna will do remaining, Like that, our Guru Parampara took so much. See, our Gurudev, Swami Maharaj, they traveled to the West and everywhere. There was no need. They could have been actually very nicely stayed in Vrindavan. And you can imagine Navadvip like that. But they did that. Because of that, now we were in dark. Now at least we know what is darkness. Because before we used to think darkness as light. Okay. So at least we can recognize whether we are coming out of darkness, that is different. But once you recognize you are in darkness, that is actually most of the solution is already there. You know, once you realize we are diseased, that's it. So any next question or time? Previously, it is mentioned that we should not donate to homeless people as we don't know what they will do with the money and it will be bad karma for us. What if we give money to family and friends? Does the same rule apply as well, or it is actually their good karma that the money belongs to them anyway? So we are just cashiers handing money to them to help them in times of need. So, see, who is a homeless person? Whether you have a family or not, actually we are all homeless. Meaning what? Our real home is Vrindavan, most of us. Maybe Vaikuntha some places, Ayodhya, but most of us in this thing. But in the world, so spiritual world in a sense. So we are away from that. Um, actually, the is there, this question, similar thing is there. Um, so we are all homeless in that sense. So and homeless meaning, see, when you are away from the home, you'll be not happy. So away from the home, you will not be happy. That's why we are not happy. So whether you are really homeless, whether or having a family, homeless is the degree. Uh, so when you want to give anybody, it should be spiritually uplifting. See, this is the main thing. We should not become instrument in uplifting them uh, materially, unless you are sure that uplifting materially actually they will come back to spiritually in the end. See, if that is assured, then maybe you can take that chance. If you are if they sure that they will do in their own way materialistic thing, then it will implicate us, because we are encouraging directly, indirectly to stay in material, get embroiled in the materialistic way, then we become responsible. So it is better. Uh, we should be aware of that. That's why we don't even give food. We, of course, we buy food, make it cooked, and then offer to the Lord, and then spiritualize and give it. Um, we may not be saying that it is prasadam or anything, but they may know, homeless people. It attracts them, attracts them, and they feel benefited, and so Otherwise, see, the always soul is hankering. See, whether go back home, we're all homeless in one sense. Having a house in this world or not, still we are homeless because we are away. Of course, the difficulties may be there is a really homeless person and having a temporary home, like his own home, that is little different. But the technicality, we are all, even if we are nice parents, wealthy and all that, we are actually not wealthy. That's spiritually wealthy. That's how much we are connected, how much we are not attached to this world. See, even though they are homeless, don't think they have so much detachment to this world. I will tell you, they have so much attachment. In New York, Tompkinson Square Park, I used to feed homeless people for almost 9 years, where Swami Maharaj started. On the same tree, below that tree. 9, 10 years continuously. So, I've been even hit one time by them, even though you have to be very careful about the language and all that. How they were, it seems like even though you're homeless, you're not attached, you have maybe more attachment, you know. So, attachment in mentally, like, oh, why, if Krishna has given this much, I would have loved this, that. See, Krishna knows everything. Right? Whatever he has given us, within that we have to be satisfied. See, that's the rule. Whether we are declared as homeless or we having a home or anything, we have to be satisfied in that situation and try to get out of this samsara. You may be in a family where anger, husband doesn't like, wife does not like, children this and that. We have to accept the situation we are in and then pray to the Lord and then. So then detachment comes, To that extent, Krishna also will make arrangement for easily, smoothly get up. So you cannot have hatredness anymore. Why? Because the situation we are in is our own past. Or Krishna has put us in to teach others. Okay, it's two reasons. So, two reasons. Of course, like Prahlad was put into so much trouble. It's not of his past karma or anything. It's Lord Nrsimha's desire, Krishna's desire, to teach all of us. In spite of so much difficulty, he never gave up, remembering the Lord. And he never complained, never criticized, never stopped chanting. See, he followed those three. Never criticized, never complained, never stopped chanting. So he set an example. And he was not disturbed. His father was disturbed, even though he was controlling the whole three worlds. He said, he was. fear. And he is most powerful, he was fearful of Prahlad. See how bhakti, you know. That's why one who has the bhakti is the most powerful person. But he will not feel like that, don't get it wrong. He feels so, no false ego. Krishna, if Krishna is going to protect me, then who is going to kill? If Krishna is going to come to kill me, then who is going to, connected with Krishna. So then where is the fear? See, fear finishes. Because at least Prahlad knows who can kill him or who cannot kill him. Krishna can only kill him. Krishna can only protect him. So his own protection is finished. Then where is the fear? And he knows Krishna, One who constantly thinking of him. One, I will take care of his yoga kshema. Ananya chintayanto ma e jana paripasati. One pointed, one who is thinking of it. I will take care of his need, protect what he has, provide what he does not have. So, but he is not, even fearlessness. That's why Prahlad Maharaj prays, how, oh Lord, let there be not fear in me due to others, and let them not feel fear because of me. See, both ways. Nobody should feel fear because of me, then I will not feel fear because of others. Mutual. Abhaya Nirbhaya. So that was his prayer. So, so we have to be careful, Turn this money into spiritual thing, So many ways. Give them chanting machine or Bhagavad Gita book or prasadam or something like that. Or in their name, donation to worthy devotees or something where it is used properly, service of Krishna. So that way they will get some spiritual benefit, elevation. That is the best. But if they are, see, money belongs, see, when you are born from the mothers, once you are born, your duration of life, how much education you will have, how much wealth you will have, what kind of work to do, when and where, time, place, we have to leave this world is fixed. Because we have, in this previous life, we have put into previous bank, karma, we are drawing. Whatever activities we are doing is putting into the next life. A normal person, I'm telling. So the next life's bank he cannot draw. Previous life's bank he cannot put it. You can draw previous life's karma account. Next lives you are putting. You cannot do. So then what? It is same for everybody. Now you have the knowledge. Suppose if you don't have the knowledge, then so you have the knowledge. You turn the nature. Suppose you are giving some money. You're supposed to give maintenance or dependency and all that. You have to put some conditions. We have to fast one day for the health benefit. Because if you're going to get sick, then how you will get supported? Something like that, some trick. So at least if they follow Ekadasi, we just fruit, then maybe you can help them. I'm saying we're taking one extreme example. So it should be beneficial, spiritual, because that is what is only thing lacking. Whatever one is destined to get money, we are not responsible for that. Okay, they have put into their account. That's whatever they have put, they are getting it back. All of us, what we have given to others, that's what is coming back to us. Good or bad. Okay, nothing more, nothing less. What we have given, it is coming back to us. So this is the rule. That's why we should, the Sanatana Dharma is to always give, whatever. Of course, if it is spiritualized, that is nothing like that. I think our time is up. Pray, that Krishna and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they have come actually to take us, all of us, to our home. Our Guru Parampara is also like that. They all have come to remind us where we are belong to and what is the path to go, what preparation it takes, what activities we have to do to become eligible, to quickly go back to our home. So without their help, direction, guidance, we will not be able to make it on our own. So we remember, that's why all our Guru Parampara all the time. And then Shastras and all that. So, like there are 7 questions Garuda is asking. It is related, He's saying, I'm very sure. What is the most difficult body to get it? What is the highest unhappiness? What is the highest happiness? What is saintly person, not saintly person? What is the highest punya? Punya meaning piety. And what is the highest sin? Then the mental disease. He's telling what are the mental disease. So he's saying, what is the most difficult body to get? He says human body. There is no body equivalent to human life. All the living entities in the world trying to become human body. Because only through human body, we can attain bhakti, jnana bhakti. And attaining this human form of life, imagine how much difficult it is, right? After getting this, one and only reason is we have to strive to leave this circle of birth and death, reach Supreme Lord. Devotion. That's why the mother's womb, like the scripture is telling, is praying. 100 lives they are remembering. Lord, get me out of this prison. Mother's womb, there is no place to walk around. Stool, urine, it is not a very clean place, okay? and remembering all the previous lives. You see, if you remember 1 year ago, same day, same time, what were you doing? You will not remember. 1 week ago, 1 month ago, even yesterday, you forget. But since last 1 year, every second, every minute, if you remember all whatever been transpired, you think we'll be peaceful, happy. We'll go crazy. What about previous lives? You cannot do anything. Oh, I was a dog, somebody bit me. Few seconds will be dead and gone. Imagine. Mother's womb, that's the situation. So many lifetime memory. So then it comes to part. Lord, I will become your devotee. I will become your devotee. Please get me out of this place. It's praying, okay? Mother's womb. In other lives, they may not remember this, you know. So 7th month, consciousness come, and 9th month, only 2 months, So that's why we are already taken over. Then of course comes into the, world, my captures and other relatives in the form of father, mother, relatives. No, this is good for you. This is good for you. But that's why Jadabharata, he acted like a dumb and deaf, knowingly. Otherwise, he get implicated in this samsara. So we have to act like we're dumb and deaf. So then it says, that's why after getting human form of life, if you don't remember, if you don't strive for bhakti, wow, it's like having a touchstone, throwing that and getting a piece of glass. How foolish you will be. That's why our goal is we should understand this. Even though they desire broken glasses, we should not become instrument in providing them the broken glasses. You understand what I'm saying? We should give them the touchstone, even though they may not have one taste for that. Then there is no unhappiness compared to poverty. You can imagine what poverty, material or spiritual poverty. Understand? If we have so much, things of this world, people will be unhappy, isn't it? Even though they have so much wealth, this and that, there's no lack of things, but unhappy. So that's why there's spiritual poverty. Understand? So that is spiritual poverty. Then what is the highest happiness? Sadhu Sangha, Sadhu Sangha, Sadhu. Saintly people, association of saintly people is the highest happiness. So then he's saying, what is Santa? Saintly people. He lives for the welfare of others, like Prahlad Maharaj. Huh? And the Asadu is like the opposite. Huh? They will be happy when they see others are suffering. One time I was going uptown New York, and I was building a temple. I was amazed, walking by, and I saw this boy, there was a pigeon. He threw some stone or something and it fell down. And it is hit, leg got hit. And this boy is telling, oh, he was so happy. I got him. Ah, ha, ha, ha. You understand what I'm saying? He's feeling happy when a small bird got hurt. And he's happy that, like that. Very unfortunate, Now, non-violence is, they say, highest dharma, non-violence. And then criticizing others, there is no sin equivalent to criticizing others. You get it? What I'm saying? What is the highest sin? Criticizing others. That's why our Gurudev says, never complain, never criticize, never stop chanting. You see? Then, if you criticize Shiva and Guru, you become a frog. Okay. Frog, how is making noise? Oh, whatever. Criticize the Guru and Shiva. Guru Varga will be frog. Like that, thousands of lifetimes you have been born as a frog. If you criticize Brahmanas after suffering in Narak, hellish planet for so many times, you'll be born as a crow. If you criticize Devatas, demigods, Vedas, then they go to Raurava, hellish planet. If you criticize saintly people, you'll be born as a whole, O-W-L, whole. No? Because the whole, what is it like? Darkness. See, you criticize saintly people who are trying to take you out of darkness. So if you criticize one who is trying to take you, it will put back in the darkness. And that's where the whole is. It doesn't like the sun. And if you criticize everybody, you'll be born as a bat. So, and he's talking about the mental disease. Lust is vata. You remember vata, pitta, kapha? In Ayurvedic term. Air imbalance. Vata. Then greed is kapha. Then the anger is always, pitta, bile. Bile. Like that. Then if all these three brothers, vata, pitta, kapha, right? Meaning lust, greed, and then anger come together. Oh boy. There'll be so many diseases. So like that, attachment, all this. So one and only way is again bhakti. Even though there's some medicine, but it will be incomplete. Ekadasi. Bhakti Janani. So that's why day after tomorrow is Ekadasi. Let us pray at the lotus feet of Ekadasi Devi to inspire us to follow and chant more. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Sorry for the delay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Dandavat pranam to everyone.
Dandavat pranam, Guruji.